Hello, my name is Jitendra Singh, and today we are going to present our assignment for the subject Beginner Research 5008. My partners are Laksh Patel, Monica Droboroy, and me, Jitendra Singh. So, when we start, the introduction is the presentation aims to critically analyze for recent previewed studies on the impact of remote working structure on employee productivity. It is intended to evaluate their research questions, methodologies, validation approaches, and findings. And my partner will continue with the first slide.
Hello everyone, my name is Lux Patel and my student ID is 64695 and my topic is about a young overview. This study by Longi Young and colleagues examine how remote works effective productivity and collaboration. It focuses on change in communication networks within Microsoft and highlights the importance of digital interaction in shaping employees' performance in remote work environments. Secondly, his methodologies. So the researchers used a big data approach by analyzing digital communication records from thousands of employees. Network analysis techniques were applied to identify collaboration patterns. This method ensures strong internal validity as it relies on objective behavioral data instead of self-reported information. Lastly, the young findings and evolution. The findings indicates increased soil communication, reduced cross-team collaboration while maintaining productivity levels. A major strength is the use of real behavioral data. However, the study lacks qualitative insights, limiting understanding of employees' experience and long-term innovation outcomes.
Hello everyone. I will start with Barrero et al. Overview. This study explores how remote work impacts productivity across different industries in the post-pandemic context. It focuses on efficiency changes and provides large-scale evidence on how flexible work arrangements influence employee output and organizational performance. Methodology. The study uses a survey-based econometric approach, analyzing response from the workers and firms. Regression models and repeated survey waves enhance reliability. However, the dependence on self-reported data may introduce bias and affect the accuracy of productivity measurements. Finding and evaluation. The findings shows a productivity increase of approximately 4 to 5%, mainly due to reduced commuting and flexibility. While the large dataset strengthens generalizability, reliance on the self-reported data is a limitation. Experimental methods could improve validity in future research.
So, the overview. This research focuses on work from anywhere policies and their effects on productivity and retention. It addresses geographic flexibility as an emerging work model and examines how location independence influences both employee performance and organizational outcome. Methodology. A quasi experimental longitudinal design was used to compare employee performance before and after policy implementation. This approach supports casual inference and uses real organizational data, enhancing the reliability and practical relevance of the findings. So, findings and evaluation. The study finds that productivity remains stable while employee retention improves. A key strength is its casual design. However, the single firm context limits generalizability. Future research should include multiple industries and consider employee well being factors.
Hi all, my name is Dhruv, and now I'm talking about the overview. This study analyzes productivity changes during remote work using employee level data. It focuses on how remote work influences output and working patterns, highlighting the relationship between increased working hours and variation in productivity across roles. My second slide is methodology. The researchers applied quantitative impartial analysis using company data on working hours and performance. Statistical techniques were used to measure productivity changes. This approach provides objective insights, increasing the reliability compared to self-reported methods. The other slide is findings and evaluation. The findings shows that working hours increased, but productivity gains were uneven across roles. A strength is the use of objective data. However, the study lacks qualitative insights and cross-industry comparison, limiting understanding of long-term sustainability.
And here are our references. So, in conclusion, the presentation critically analyzed for recent research on the remote work and productivity, showing that the remote work usually supports or enhances the performance, and each of the researches contributes to distinct methodological strengths, though there are limitations present in measurements and generalizability. The presentation also shows the importance of integration of multiple research approaches for understanding the complex workplace dynamics. Thank you.